Hey there, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We got a question from Carrie in South Carolina, and they want to know, where does that makeup air come from when you put that ventilation fan in an encapsulated crawl space? Stay tuned. Okay, Carrie, it's a logical question. Where does the makeup air come from? I understand you don't want to be pulling hot, humid air from the outside of your crawl space into your beautifully encapsulated, properly controlled humidity crawl space, okay? But here in Tennessee, there's actually a municipality that not only makes us install a fan to blow out all the time, they make us take one of the vents and open up on the other side of the crawl space in order to pull outdoor air through to give it enough makeup air and enough airflow so that that fan is pulling the soil gases out of the crawl space. So I know you don't have any HVAC ducts down there, which is a good thing to point out, because if you did, you're probably more likely to be pulling some of that air from the house through the HVAC ducts if they're not sealed properly when the unit is off, because the unit's going to outrun the little fan that you got in the crawl space anyway. So if your heating and air is running, it's not pulling any air from the ducts. But when it's off, it may pull some because they could be leaking air into the crawl space, which is coming from the home. So I'm afraid I don't have an answer for you. You'd have to like do a blower door test or something like that. I mean, if you've got penetrations through plumbing and through electrical, you still could be drawing some of that air down. And some code even says you're supposed to cut an opening in the floor to allow some air to go down in there. I don't like that idea at all. One of the other things is you may be taking on outside air and not even realize it from where the sill plate meets the block. Because a lot of times, unless it's a new house and they put some kind of foam between the sill plate and the block, air can actually get underneath the sill plate where it doesn't sit well on the block or around your door if it's got some leaks or something like that. So unfortunately, I don't know where the air is going to come from unless you do a blower door test. And 110 CFM coming from the outside probably isn't enough to make the dehu really run all that extra hard anyway. So I would recommend you put a ventilation in there to control the soil gases though. So Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja, we hope you make it a happy and blessed day. We'll see you later.